So when details started coming out about the blockbuster trade between the Vikings and the Jacksonville Jaguars, Yannick Ngakoue really wanted to get out of Jacksonville. Like, he was really out, deuces on East Florida. So much so that he actually took $4 million less to facilitate the trade to the Vikes, which, again, why wouldn't you want to be in Minnesota? Like, the guy must really love Mid-Golden Light and, like, hot dish and nice-ish people. Yeah, it's good. So full details of the contract aren't out as of recording now. I mean, Monday morning we may already have them. But it's being reported that Yannick, who's due to make $17.788 million on the franchise tag this season, will take a 1-year, $13.5 million ballpark deal. So that's a little bit over $4 million less just to be in the land of 10,000, but really 100,000 lakes. And that's amazing. That really is crazy. By the way, I didn't know that reworking the franchise tag was something that you could do. Like, you could just make it, yeah, you know that tag? You know that tag that's part of the calculation of the top 5 average of your position? Yeah, it's less now. But, I mean, he just really wanted to get out of Jacksonville. So, why would Yannick do this? A couple of reasons. One, man, he hated Jacksonville. I don't know what it is. He seemed... overall, like, teammates seem to like him. He seems to like his teammates. I don't think he's a problem in that regard, but he and the brass just didn't see eye to eye. Now, could some of that be more than what's been reported? Is a lot of it money related? Yes. He reportedly turned down some sizable extensions. Some even reportedly in the $19 million per year range would put him near the top of the edge rusher market. So, was it more than just the money, or was it just the money? I don't know. Occam's razor, simplest explanation usually is the right one. I think it is about money. It is about respect. It is about this. But I don't know. Jacksonville, like the Jaguars, love Duval. But I think they're low-key one of the more dysfunctional franchises in the league. And the Vikings will see them. Yannick revenge tour. It's coming on. Yeah, Cam Robinson, we're coming for your ass. Number 2, he had to take something. Because he hadn't signed it yet. He hadn't reported to training camp, as well as if the Jaguars didn't trade him before the start of the season, what he would get, he wouldn't get a guaranteed deal wherever he was traded, as well as it would be prorated less for how many X number of weeks that he missed, right? So 13 and a half, obviously still more than 0, as well as at this stage of the game, most teams did not have the cap space to take on a $17.788 million deal, right? So early in the offseason, yes, especially before the draft, especially before free agency, but teams spent their cap. They signed their free agents. They drafted their roster. And as training camp rolled along, the specter of teams reworking deals, moving around contracts because there's always money in the banana stand, was less and less. So frankly, the fact that the Vikings were blessed to have $12.3 million in cap space, were able to take on this deal. I mean, it's really fortunate for Yannick, frankly. And also, his pay cut, I'm sure, was part of the Vikings deal given the cap scenario. I think that was the Vikings trade was contingent on Yannick taking a little bit less. Also, given the relatively low trade compensation, I mean, we talked last week, we would be okay if the Vikings gave up a 1 for Yannick. The fact that you get him for 2 and a conditional 5, that the conditional 5 that moves to 3 if you win the Super Bowl, which I'll be like, it does lead you to believe that the Vikings were the only serious contender. Now, the Eagles and the Jets were reportedly in, but the fact that they only gave the Vikings only gave up a 2 and a conditional 5 tells me that the Jets and the Eagles weren't really that interested, right? So lack of options, time running out, 13.5 is more than 0. I think it was a smart move by Yannick, as well as number 3. He's going to have a massive opportunity here. So Everson Griffin is gone. Danielle Hunter could have a little hitch in his giddy-up, may miss some time with that tweak, as well as we love Fadio Denebo to death, but he hasn't established himself yet. So in Yannick's eyes, the guy who's been there, done that, got on the T-shirt, he's like, all right, I'm going to come in. 97's gone. 99 is a little bit hobbled. 95 is TBD. I'm in there. Plus, I know and respect Andre Patterson. Plus, me and Dom Capers go way back like chiroprac. As well as, the Vikings next year, they could easily free up some salary cap by punting on Riley Reif. Or they could punt on Riley Reif before the season. Hiya! as well as Anthony Barr, Kyle Rudolph, Shamar Stephen. So there's always ways to move money around. And Hunter and Yannick, if the Vikings are able to keep both of them long term, would make the best edge rusher duo for the foreseeable future. They're both only 25 years old, for goodness sake, right? So bottom line, it's a passer and get the passer league. And you look at the passers on the Vikings schedule this year, it behooved them to get a guy who could get after it, and as well as starting to get worried about Danielle Hunter a little bit. Yeah, but either way, the Vikings have had one of the premier passer getter guys in the NFL, and frankly, for not that much money, and frankly, for not that much trade compensation. So, I mean, he's horrible against the run, but I mean, who runs the ball anymore except for Zimmer's offense? That is all. All right, what are your thoughts? Yannick taking a big pay cut, come here in Minnesota. Let us know in the comment section below. Subscribe for daily Vikings takes. Want to support that work? Pull us on the Venmo. But until next time, Skull production value.